Thing breaks down.
Get protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen, and laundry appliances, and more. Call for your free quote today. Call in the next 5 minutes and get your first month free. 800-418-1754. 800-418-1754.
Your Skycam network, always on the WZMQ app.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Trump cabinet picks are in Washington, D.C., trying to win over Republican senators and earn their confirmations. Plus, new legislation in Michigan looks to increase the punishments when it comes to passing school buses while they have their lights on. And Swedish company Billerud is increasing funding for their paper mills in the UP while looking towards a greener future. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Some snow showers will be developing for tonight here in the Marquette area, particularly from midnight onward. And could be steady, could get an inch or two on the ground by early tomorrow morning. And the snow will be spreading across the rest of the region as well throughout all of the Upper Peninsula as temperatures go into the mid-20s. We'll let you know how much snow we can expect with that and the rest of the week coming later in the show. Kevin?
Thank you, Tom. This week, President-elect Donald Trump's picks for key cabinet positions are trying to build support from senators on Capitol Hill. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is live there this evening. Brendan, good evening. Republicans will control the chamber come January, and some of the nominations could see an uphill battle to get confirmed. What can you tell us tonight?
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening. That's right. Well, it is the Senate that has to confirm the various cabinet nominations, and that's why we've already seen so many of the president-elect's picks either here in the past, here this week, or with plans to be here on Capitol Hill as they look to shore up support from several Republican senators. Attorney General nominee Pam Bondi, who replaced Matt Gaetz, is meeting with several senators this week, as is Scott Bessent, Trump's pick to lead the Treasury. He is expected here later this week. But of all the cabinet picks, most of the attention this week has been on Pete Hegseth, a veteran and former Fox News host tapped by Trump to lead the Department of Defense. Hegseth has faced a slew of new allegations, which he denies, surrounding financial mismanagement and inappropriate behavior, including sexual misconduct. Again, Kevin, at this time, those are just allegations. Now, despite these new reports, some Republican senators who met with Hegseth this week say they're not concerned and believe he has what it takes to lead the Department of Defense and its more than $800 billion budget. Some Democrats, including Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, aren't jumping to conclusions just yet. He told me earlier he's waiting to see how the process unfolds.
Again, he's going to be for the people that actually do the fighting, not for the people that plan the fighting. He's got to continue to do this. He's going to have to answer a lot of questions, not just to y'all, but to people that are going to either possibly give him a confirmation vote or not give him a confirmation vote.
Open to having this conversation and hear more. As I've said before, I'm not going to pre-hate the whole situation. Here's where we are, and now they have the majority.
Kevin, I did have a chance to run into Senator Gary Peters. I asked him if he was concerned about any of the nominations. He said he was. Now, these meetings come just a few days after President-elect Trump announced that he plans to fire FBI Director Christopher Wray, who he appointed back in 2017, and replace him with longtime ally Kash Patel. That appointment must also need approval from the upper chamber, the Senate. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much. Today, Senate Democrats finalized their leadership team for the 119th Congress. Democrats unanimously voted for New York Senator Chuck Schumer to serve as their leader for another 2 years. Schumer has served as leader of the caucus since 2017. In a statement Tuesday, Schumer said, quote, "I am honored and humbled to be chosen by my colleagues to continue leading Senate Democrats during this crucial period for our country," end quote. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar was promoted by her colleagues to serve as chair of the Senate Democratic Steering and Policy Committee. It's the third highest Senate Democratic leadership position and is currently held by outgoing Michigan Senator Debbie Stabenow. Democrats will be in the minority at the beginning of the 119th Congress. Members will be sworn in early next month. Michigan lawmakers are back from their holiday break for the last couple of weeks of the term. In Michigan's House, representatives passed legislation to target people who pass school buses with their lights flashing. Under the new law, the minimum fine for failing to stop for a school bus will increase from $100 to $250, keeping the maximum at $500, including the new camera-based violations, and directs the money from camera-based violations back to the school district.
I'm a retired officer, and I used to say this: if there's no rules and there's no consequences, then you have chaos. If you keep doing it and nothing happens, what's the point of having it? So at least there's a consequence to this.
Tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more from the authors of those bills on how they hope the legislation will work to keep more children safe. Swedish corporation Billerud has approved new funding for its paper mills here in the Upper Peninsula. Billerud is investing approximately $125 million into the Escanaba and Quinnipiac mills. Projects include the modernization of the Escanaba mill woodyard and updates to the current debarking drums, which have been in operation since the early 70s. Billerud's North American president says the investment will support the gradual shift towards producing packaging materials.
We have an abundant source of low-cost fiber available to us, and for a relatively modest yet impactful capital investment, we can adjust our assets to fully pursue all of the needs of the paperboard marketplace while remaining fully committed to the graphic paper space.
Billerud is committing an additional $5 million towards reducing its carbon emissions. Your first warning weather forecast coming up after the break. Plus, NMU hosts a day of giving with organization Grow and Lead. And later in sports, NMU's women's basketball team hopes to keep their undefeated streak alive. We'll be right back after this.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy pre-owned vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Refresh your space during Dutch Boy Days with help from Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon starts at $19.98 after $4 rebate. Dutch Boy Forever Interior Paint and Primer offers powerhouse protection with its stain-blocking, odor-reducing technologies. Get a gallon starting at $31.96 after $5 rebate now at Menards.
Oh my gosh, is that Santa?
Oh, that isn't good.
Classic Christmas light string shock and ladder fall, resulting in a reindeer antler impalement. Love the holidays. I baked them this morning. Notes of mouthwash. She killed Dirk.
How?
Somehow.
Elsbeth is all new CBS Thursday, 10/9 Central, and streaming on Paramount+.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
At Shunk's, there's Black Friday specials in every department, but hurry for best selection. There's Black Friday specials on Smith Brothers sofas and chairs. There's Black Friday specials on Flex Steel sectionals, sofas, and chairs. There's Black Friday specials on Amish dining room, too. There's Black Friday specials on Lazy Boy recliners, too, the lowest prices of the year. And mattresses, there's Black Friday specials on Tempur-Pedic, Stearn & Foster, Sealy, and Serta. In our clearance center, there's big discounts on Ashley Furniture. Shop Shunk's today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
Back to wintertime here as we had that one-day break from the snow. The snow will return. Initially, it's with the low-pressure system that will be moving on by, and then the lake effect snow will be kicking in along with some pretty cold temperatures as we continue to get into December. But let's look back on November, some of the climatology here. We got two sets of number here. First is what we call the Marquette area. It's not really downtown Marquette. It's more the outlying areas and out by the forecasting office a few miles away, where the average temperature 35.8. It was a warm November, 5 degrees above normal. Did hit 57 at the forecasting office in just west of Marquette. And the coldest temperature was yesterday, 15 degrees. Actually, forgive me, that was a couple days ago, about 15 degrees there. 11.5 inches of snow, which is only about half of what we would have expected. Now let's check out downtown Marquette here, and you can see the effect of the lake. The average temperature almost 5 degrees warmer at 40 degrees, and their departure was almost 6 degrees above normal. We managed to hit 61 on the 5th, 21 on November 30th. Only barely over a half inch of snowfall, which is about 10.5 inches below normal. So you can see the effect between the forecasting office west of Marquette and Marquette itself. We have the wind shifting tomorrow. This is going to bring in some colder air. High temperatures will probably get to the mid-20s at midday, and then they'll start to drop on this cold northwesterly flow. And you know what that means. A lake effect will be kicking in here. You can see large area of this upper level low. That'll bring a large scale of some snow, steady at times. And then watch as the northwest flow kicks in. Here come those lake effect bands. This time Marquette, you'll probably get in on the action a bit, although the heaviest bands will be along the western shores of Lake Superior. Shifting more toward the north, that's a good wind direction for Marquette for Wednesday night and into Thursday. So snowfall by early tomorrow morning, 1 to 3 inches around the region. And we do have some winter weather advisories for Lance and out toward Houghton. And other areas here near Newberry also looking at a decent amount of snow. As we head on toward Thursday, you can see the traditional snow belts on that northwest flow getting a good dousing of snow. Even Marquette, you could have about 5 inches by Thursday afternoon. So snow showers around for tonight as lows drop into the mid-20s, and those lake effect bands start to kick in for tomorrow. Not extremely cold, upper 20s to near 30, and we'll have more snow on Thursday, as you saw. Cold conditions for Friday. Still cold, a chance of a few flurries as we head toward the upcoming day Saturday. Milder conditions on Sunday.
Thank you, Tom. Today is Giving Tuesday, a global generosity movement that encourages giving in any way you can. Information tables were set up on NMU's campus to educate people about the many ways of giving back. The information tables were staffed by various nonprofits who explained all the ways one can give. From sharing your money, your time, or just your smile, the main goal was to encourage people to spread the joy of giving. Today's outreach at Jammerich Hall helped establish relationships and build the mindset of giving of oneself.
Today we have a table at NMU set up so that we can educate students and faculty and anyone who's on campus today about Give 906, and mostly the idea of generosity. We are celebrating our local campaign, which is Give 906. We support and help all the nonprofits across the UP.
Also represented at the information table were UPAWS and the Literacy Legacy Fund of Michigan. Coming up next, we speak with the founder of Spread Goodness Day about an upcoming children's book she's hoping will bring some joy. That conversation coming up in 2 minutes.
Houghton's the spot where we get all 4 seasons, the snow, the shine, everything in between. So the shoes are everything. You know, what you have is going to help you perform better, perform longer, stay injury-free longer. Whether you're a runner, walker, or you're just looking for a shoe to get yourself through the day, we'll take an extensive approach to finding the shoe that's right for you. Whatever surface that you're going to be on, we've got you covered.
We are here, around the clock, in all weather. Your home away from home in medical crisis. We've seen it all, weddings through holidays. We don't have all the answers, but we're always present. It isn't for the thank you. We do it for our guests like Tom, Pam, and Nora. And your support brings warmth and comfort to families in need. Please donate today and help us make it home.
We're gonna make sure this never happens again.
My team is ready for anything. Let's do it. Saddle up, people. You're good. You're very good. Let's light them up.
We're here to help you.
We're not going anywhere.
Good work today.
The FBI's are all new tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and Clearer Skin, I'm all in. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many even achieved 100% clear skin.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Many of us in the UP are familiar with Spread Goodness Day. Now the founder is working on a new venture, a children's book. And for Giving Tuesday, the founder and the author are hoping to raise some money to get the book published and distributed to children around the state. And joining us tonight is Spread Goodness Day founder Anna Dravland. And Anna, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell me about this book.
Well, this book, I'm so honored and elated to share. Sue Meyer is a teacher, an NMU alumni that has done Spread Goodness Day with her schools and students downstate for 6 years. And she and her niece have written a book called The Goodness Garden, and it's about special sun-shaped seeds that are planted in northern Michigan in early March to make the world a brighter place. It's targeted at kids pre-K through second grade. And it's the story of Spread Goodness Day and the idea of just planting the seed of goodness and spreading goodness to see the impact we can make.
Sure. What got this idea in your head and working with this author?
Honestly, it's completely her project. She wrote it. It's her baby. She just approached me to ask if I was okay with it, and we decided to collaborate to raise money for the first print. And so the money we raise is going to purchase these books for free and distribute them to classrooms around Michigan and beyond. So this first print is the idea is that the books get given to the schools so they can read it on Spread Goodness Day and be inspired to feel that empowerment of spreading goodness and that power of spreading goodness.
Sure.
So it's not my book at all. It's really, she was inspired by her work with Spread Goodness Day and the impact it had on her schools and on her. And she wants more kids to feel and understand that power of kindness that they have. Even when you're so little, you have so much power.
Sure. Sure. And so what part of the process are we in right now with getting that funding going?
So we've gotten probably about a third of the funding for the first print, and our goal is to receive the funding, hoping to get $10,000 by the end of December, and the books will be ordered on January 1st. So I've seen, there's some sneak peeks, and you'll see some of them in the images of some of the illustrations. They've got a fella named Aaron doing actual just drawn illustrations for it. So it's really kind of a special, very grassroots work with these teachers and these illustrators.
Excellent. So how far are we away from the goal right now?
We are just over $3,000 right now.
Okay.
So about $7,000 from the goal, but we've got lots of interest and a lot of support coming, and we will order as many books as the fundraising allows. So.
All right, excellent. And how are we going about this fundraising?
You can find it on our Facebook page on Spread Goodness Day, and also on our website, spreadgoodnessday.com. There's a link for the Goodness Garden book, where you can donate on our Venmo, on our PayPal, and if you just want a copy for yourself, you can pre-order it, and that link is on our Facebook as well, or on our website as well. So if you don't want to donate for the schools and you really, really want a copy for you or your kids or your grandkids, you can pre-order and have one for yourself.
All right, excellent. So what kind of reaction are you hoping to see from the people and the kids that get to read this book?
I just hope that they feel the joy of it and feel the positive energy that we intend them to feel like this feels fun and playful and we can go out and make a difference. And that's what we see with the schools every year with Spread Goodness Day. The schools just kill it, and the kids understand it on a way that adults do to some degree, but kids just get things in an intrinsic way that's different. So we hope to empower more kids to feel that way.
Excellent. All right. Anna, thank you so much for coming on a perfect day for Giving Tuesday.
Yes, absolutely. And our fundraiser is live, so.
All right, perfect. All right. And Anna, thanks so much for coming in today.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you.
And still to come on your 19 News, Mike Lundlam has your look at sports. We hear from the head coach of the NMU women's basketball team on how they're preparing for their next matchup while hoping to keep their undefeated streak alive. And later, Michigan Tech volleyball has a new head coach. We'll introduce you. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. The Lake Superior Village Youth and Family Center is looking for people during their after-school program. They're looking for volunteers to help further these kids' educations while also having a lot of fun. Volunteers are needed on weekdays from 3:30 to 6 p.m. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, for our Eye on America, we head to Mississippi to see how an unsuspecting barn is home to a dark past in American history, but is being used today to teach new lessons. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Optimize your home during Kirkish Furniture's Black November sale. This GE electric range, $579. GE over-the-range microwave, just $199. Whirlpool gas range, $599. 12-month no-interest financing and free local delivery.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Individual and adventurous. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
This is home for CBS WZMQ 19.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes. We're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The NMU women's basketball team is 6-0 heading into the conference opener at home Thursday against Purdue Northwest. Wildcats head coach Casey Thousand says the group's balance has been a key so far this season.
When you got 6 games that you're in and you got 3 different leading scorers, you got people with different rebounding leaders, you got people who are throwing out assists all over the place. I mean, it's a little bit of everybody, and I think that's what contributes to our success so far. The cool thing, too, is our bench, no matter who's on our bench, if it's our starters or our non-starters, people are just happy for each other and thrilled for each other. I mean, it's a complete team, which is really fun to see.
Tip-off Thursday against Purdue Northwest is set for 5:30. The men's game should start around 7:30. Meanwhile, the Michigan Tech women's basketball team broke a 4-game losing streak Sunday, coming from behind to defeat Winona State 71-66. Tech head coach Sam Clayton says that's huge going into conference play this week.
You could just take a nosedive and then go into conference on a 4-game, 5-game losing streak. Or you can flip it like we did and now, use it as momentum. Use it as, okay, if we can come down 20 from somebody, okay, we can do anything. If you take it one possession at a time, play like you're capable, I think it's a great way to head into conference.
We decided we got to have a lot more energy, better execution, a lot of communication, and I think we executed on those things down the road. And people just stepped up. I mean, Ella hit some big shots for us. Alyssa got a ton of O boards, which I think put us in that little run we had. So yeah, people just really started to step up, and we executed a lot better in the second half.
Bella Lenz with the ball.
Lenz is the GLIAC Defensive Player of the Week. She scored 23 points with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 2 steals in 2 games. She recorded a career-high 3 blocks in Sunday's win against Winona State, adding 12 points, 7 rebounds, and a steal. The Huskies tip off Thursday against Wisconsin Parkside. That's set for 5:30, followed by the men's contest. Here is a quick look at the Upper Peninsula girls basketball dream team for this season. From state champion Ishpeming, you have Janessa Eagle, Jillian Frazier of St. Ignace, Emily Jokla of Lakeland and Hubble, Aubrey Johnson of Negaunee, and Lily Johnson of Gladstone. And last time I checked, I don't think the Johnsons are related. Cindy Pindrell has been named the 8th head coach of the Michigan Tech volleyball program. She returns to the Huskies after being an assistant head coach, assistant coach, and volunteer coach with the Huskies from 2016 to 2022. During that time, the team had a record of 139-62, going to 4 straight NCAA tournaments from 2017 through 21, and winning a pair of regular season GLIAC championships in the spring of 2021, and then turned around and did it again in the fall of 2021. Pindrell was involved with nearly all phases of the program, including skill development, recruiting, scouting, practice planning, film breakdown, and team travel. An Upper Peninsula High School golfer has made a commitment to continue his career at Saginaw Valley State. Bradley Van Dam of Mid-Peninsula made the announcement on Facebook today. Van Dam was the medalist in the UP Division III final last spring, shooting a 73 at the Escanaba Country Club. He also was the medalist in 2022 at the UP Division III final at the Highland Golf Club just west of Escanaba, recording a 77. The big NFL game this week is on Thursday as Green Bay visits Detroit. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur knows Detroit has a really good offense with running back David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs.
They're 2 very dynamic backs. I think Montgomery, I think I said this yesterday, he's gonna beat you up physically, and the other guy you got to try to corral because he can take it the distance. But I think both those guys are capable backs. They're running against, you could argue, one of the best, if not the best, offensive lines in ball, and there's weapons around them, so that opens up the running game. Jared's playing at an MVP level.
We're in playoff football right now. Like that's where we're at. We're in December, and our schedule says that. Man, we play tough opponent after tough opponent after tough. We got another one. I mean, we got plenty coming up. So, man, this is the type of stuff that you live for.
Kickoff Thursday is set for 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central Time. That game is on Amazon Prime Video only. Speaking of the Packers, former coach Mike Holmgren and former receiver Sterling Sharp are a couple of the finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The Red Wings are in Boston tonight taking on the Bruins, and the Bucks are in Detroit visiting the Pistons. Kevin, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Mike, and don't go away. Tom DeVecchio has your final look at weather after this.
Celebrate the season with Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Gathering with family and friends during the holidays will create cherished memories that will last a lifetime. Make the season even more special this year with a holiday engagement. Stop into Richardson Jewelers and choose the perfect engagement ring. Your family and friends will raise a glass in celebration. Make your holiday engagement special with Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
At Richardson Jewelers.
Hi, I'm MedAdvantage Max. And if you're anything like me, well, I always want the max. That's why I'm here to tell you that the Medicare annual enrollment period is now open. 2025 plans are now available. Plans may change every year, and this is the time of year when everyone on Medicare should check their plan and get information about other plans.
Just call 800-706-9813 now.
We all want the max, but how do you know if you're getting the max? Plans with additional benefits vary based on where you live. Everyone should call the number on your screen, even if you called last year. A licensed insurance agent will check your zip code to see what plans with additional benefits are available. Here's the good news. It doesn't cost anything to call to see if you're getting the max in your plan. That's right. The call and Medicare plan review are free with no obligation to enroll. I hope you get the max.
Just call 800-706-9813 now. That's 800-706-9813.
Optimize your home during Kirkish Furniture's Black November sale. This GE French door refrigerator, Black Friday price $1,499. Maytag top load washer and matching dryer just $549 each. 12-month no interest financing and free local delivery. All month long at Kirkish Furniture.
Top investigators and police use the latest forensic science to uncover the truth and solve real cases. The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Snow showers will develop for this evening. A couple of inches, 1 to 3 by daybreak tomorrow across all the Upper Peninsula, including Marquette. And then for Wednesday into Thursday, periods of snow showers. Even Marquette will get in on the action on this one here through Thursday. Things calm down for Friday as the air stabilizes and not much for the weekend. Temperatures do warm up briefly. Sunday we might even hit 40. Then we're back to colder air, a chance of more snow for the beginning of next week. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom, and that's all the time we have for now. We'll see you tonight at 11:10 Central.